Hi there. I wanted to play with this mold again. I did my blooms in it, and I wanted to try a mica powder, maybe a crackly effect. I don't know. So I took these two chameleon powders and painted the center, not far out. I did the center and then a little edge around it with a different color. They're not too different, but they're they're different, not that much. All right, so I have 3 ounces of Let's Resin tabletop resin. It's just shy of 3 ounces. I used what was left in my jugs. I'm gonna put about an ounce in here for my mica powder. Tad more. And I'm gonna color this with my Octopus Fluid Strawberry. It's a resin ink. And I'm just gonna do 4 drops. I don't want it super strong colored, but I do want a little bit of color because the mica powder I'm using is light. Hopefully I've got the right ratios here for something cool to work. It always takes a little more mixing to get the colors mixed into a higher viscosity resin. All right, now I'm gonna get a little bit poured in the mold for our bottom layer. I just need to hold a little bit back for that final push. All right, and for my mica powder, I'm using again from Laura's Art Corner this Cherry Blossom. And I'm gonna use a decent size scoop of it. That's probably maybe a teaspoon of it. Starting out mixing slow, and then I'll go faster. The crackle effect often works a little different when you don't have a completely round edge. It's much easier to do in a round mold. So if you're starting out with the crackle effect, I would do maybe a 7-inch round. And I say 7-inch versus a coaster because a coaster, you really have just a tiny bit of room. Like I'm only using 2 colors here. I'm only using 1 mica powder because I don't have as much room as I would have in a bigger thing. And you're practicing alternating. So it's better to have something larger to do it in. All right, I got my heat gun. I'm gonna let it warm up for a second, then I'm gonna hit it. You know, I'm a super fan of these molds. Not only are they super pretty, you could technically do different layers in different colors of resin. Maybe I'll try that because you see how it's not going over the edge on this side? That's because there's a divot. You could do different colors easily with a light layer, you know, just a little bit of resin. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna play with these molds just a little bit more. Just gonna shove it all around though for this pour. I'm gonna give it another shot of heat. That just gets my bubbles out too. All right, it's mica powder time. I am not using a ton of mica powder. We'll see how this works out. I'm gonna pour it right in the center, all of it. And then I'm gonna do my push. It is quite a big push, but that's okay. All right, that's it. I don't have to put any center in because I've got the mica powder for the center. In about 10 minutes, I'll come back and use my torch to get rid of the bubbles. I don't want to use it now because I don't want to risk getting the torch close to the side. I don't want to hit it with the heat gun because I don't want anything to move. And I don't want to hit it with my alcohol spray because, again, you're messing with the resin consistency and things may move around and do things you don't want them to do. We'll be back when it's time to unmold it. Hopefully we get something really cool. All right, we're back. See if I'm going to be making more coasters like this or doing something different with this coaster mold. I do love it. All right, it's the moment of truth. Oh, wow. That is stunning. That is really, really stunning. Can you see it? It is so cool. Oh, I love this mold. Love it. Thanks for watching.